Welcome everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. Welcome to Stock Market Technical Analysis Daily. This is the time where we convene each and every weekday here at Successful Tradings to bring you opportunities that we can take advantage of in the stock markets. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Mine was between creating content for the websites. I haven't been creating that many videos lately. That's just, I think, a small post, but definitely we spent time coaching some of you who had your one-on-one coaching session. So if you are with us, yeah, you do get a free coaching session one-on-one with me. Where we get on Zoom and we take advantage of that. That's unheard of. Yeah, and I usually get the question from traders, how many coaching sessions? You can get as many coaching sessions as you want. So during the coaching session, you can bring your questions. We can spend the time analyzing specific strategies that we have here. We have at least five strategies, five main strategies that we can use at the opportune time. So, and those are, I would say, rather unusual. So some people, some traders, they definitely need to be square on that, on how to take advantage of opportunity. Here, if you are new, we believe that, hey, as long as a stock is moving, we know how to make money in either direction. We don't have any type of bias. If you ask me personally, I prefer making money on the put side, but hey, last week, for instance, I didn't reject Square posting higher highs each and every day. So let's say hello to some of you in the live chat. Good morning, Miss Marcy. Hello, Mr. Paul. The one and only Mr. T. Hailing from, from London. We had another great session this past weekend. It's really fun for me, believe it or not. So good afternoon to you, sir, across the pond, where it's currently approaching 1 p.m. London time, which means that for us on here, we are in Southern California. It's about 6 a.m. Pacific. Yes, waking up at 6 a.m. Well, I've been awake for quite a while now, as you know. So to prepare for this. So what's in store for us for this week? We know that the first thing that we have to really register here at the beginning of this yet another week on the US equity trading is that we have the monthly expiration will happen this Friday, right? So it's the third Friday, in case you may not be aware, the third Friday of each month. So we had, excuse me, the 2nd of April, we had the 9th, actually, well, yeah, the 9th of, the 2nd of April was closed, but the Thursday, April 1st, April Fools acted as a de facto first week of expiration. So the third week is this coming Friday. And typically what happens is that we will be seeing market makers engaging in a lot of wahala. So if you are new here and you don't know what wahala means, then you are definitely new. Wahala means drama, meaning shenanigans. Yeah, for those of us who are Yankees or stateside. So yeah, a lot of shenanigans usually go on. But hey, we believe that we can navigate through those shenanigans because they are no surprise. Well, when something is happening to you and you are not prepared for it, or you didn't anticipate it, yeah, it may be shocking to you, but in this market, the type of market that we have been trading here for over the last few years in the US, guess what? We have seen our share of just funny activity, in especially in option trading. So yeah, I still have traders who are starting who will tell me, oh, my broker is doing this and that. The stock is moving, but options are not moving. Oh, but I tell them vice versa. Have you seen the price of the option actually increase without the stock moving that much, the underlying stock moving that much. Yes, that's part of options, and definitely we will educate you about all of those things. For me, it's I tell traders, do not. We know the rule of engagement. Wasting time and wasting energy, positive energy, until complaining about what the market is doing. No, focus on how to take advantage of the market. Yeah, the rule of engagement are set. Yeah, the market being whatever that's doing. So earnings season around the corner. This coming Thursday and Friday, I believe the banks. I don't have the specific. Tomorrow we're gonna get more into that. So some of the banks are going to be the first one to report. I know this much. My good friend Mr. T gave me a hint. The two of us, we have a mission for April the 20th, le 20 avril. He knows what that means. A certain Netflix had earnings. But hopefully before that, we hope to do which that we have to do. And he knows what I'm talking about for le 20 avril. Okay, in the meantime, today, let's quickly go on here and take a 30,000 feet view of the US equity market through the eyes of its main ETF. SPY, QQQ, IWM, where they stand overall. Last week was actually very interesting in that regard. So very quickly here, let me just let me go to this one. We use TradingView on here. Not that our broker do not have, I mean, you can use any broker that you want. TradingView itself is not a broker. They have partnership with other brokers. People tend to be confused about that, especially on the early videos that are posted on TradingView. So I still get comment to this day about that. So your broker of interest could provide you charting for us. We just use TradingView for charting. So meaning we trade options. So when I say that, how to use TradingView for to improve your option trading, I'm talking about using the technical indicators. Yeah, because we know at least here at Successful Trading, we will teach you and will definitely help you set up your charts as such as you see on here, meaning each one of these lines will mean something to you and we will teach you how to use them. That's how for us we say, okay, how you can use TradingView to improve your option trading. Not to say that, hey, option trading, you can trade option on TradingView. I've never said that. So I still have nasty comments from some people watching the videos. I'm just like, all right, I don't have time for this. So I was like, this doesn't look like this doesn't look anything like SPY. So this is that was a stock, the previous stock that was on the chart. Here's SPY. Hello SPY. We gapped up last Monday. We spent 3 days doing nothing. And then on Friday, especially late on Friday, folks. Yes, if by now you don't know, you don't have a sound strategy on how to trade SPY, stop, go to Successful Trading. Actually, use the link that I believe I posted a link in the live chats. I describe that strategy in simple terms. I believe I think over the weekend I wrote a piece of content on Successful Tradings as well. I think that talks about that even in further detail. But we have the resource here how to teach you to take advantage of SPY. If you want to make SPY your friend, your preferred stock, though we don't have any preferred stock. If I ask you the question, what's your preferred stock? Be careful what you're going to answer. Yeah, my answer to what's my preferred stock, whichever one is moving the fastest on that day or on that week. I don't care. Moving the fastest. I'm not saying that moving up. Don't get me twisted. Yeah, whichever one is moving the fastest, because that's how we make money trading options. Stock moves, and we trade them accordingly, no matter the direction. Scenarios where we don't make money, we lose money, is when the market is going sideways. We showcase an example. There was a lot of that last week. There was a lot of that. There was some stock that were moving. We quoted, let's say, Roku at some point was moving early. Square definitely was one of the big gainers, or SPY on Friday. So for us, late on Friday, we were making money on here. We were making money on another stock that's it's part of our option watch list on there. So we spend time monitoring stock that are moving and to make money, take advantage of them. So here's a SPY on here. Close at all-time high. Absolutely. We've talked about these scenarios here, right? Where they're trying to go bearish and then all of the sudden I've had them highlighted on IWM. I'm not going to highlight them here. We saw that in 3 instances, and every single time they have not failed. So they go and establish a brand new high, higher than the previous high. Here it is. It took SPY from this low here on March the 25th of 383. Took it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 days to record. This is 16 plus 11. That's a 27-point move in 2 weeks' time. Not in more than 2 weeks, yeah, because that's 1, 2, 3, 11 trading days overall. So where does it go from here? Your guess is as good as mine, my friend. So if you know, you let me know. But for us, we definitely will be watching it in the last couple of hours today, as late as possible. Why? Because SPY has expiration on Monday. And that's all I'm going to say for today. I leave you to do your due diligence and get back to us what that means to you, if it means anything at all. On the other, well, not on the end, I mean, as a subset of SPY, we have this other ETF known as QQQ. That's represent the technology company. It's trading at almost an all-time high. The previous high was 338.19. It didn't quite get there, but again, the pattern here is literally the same. March 30th, March 25th was that low on here, and then a massive rally started. Wasn't straightforward, but look at the gaps. It's the gaps in between, and then on Friday, I mean, the run wasn't as impressive, but we were focusing strictly on SPY on that day. So here it's QQQ earnings season, folks. Most of the stock will be reporting not this week, the following week, and usually start on Thursday. So meaning, so you can circle your calendar for, let's say, April the 22nd. So from April the 22nd all the way to mid-May, we are going to have day after day a slew of earnings. So that makes the market move, because traders, institution, big money react to the earnings of company to make projection about the future for the rest of the year, and so forth. So we will be ready for that. We have unique strategy for earnings. If you don't know what it is, well, we invite you. We are giving you the opportunity to join us, and we'll be teaching you about that. Very quickly on here, IWM. It's the small cap index. Look at this one, folks. It is not trading around its daily upper Bollinger. If anything, this one has been struggling lately. Here has been struggling at this range, because all you have to do is look left to see how many touches, how many candles the stock has had at the current price of $222 and some change. Yeah, it has been there multiple times. It's trying to go higher. So the range here has been 230 thereabouts. I mean, we peaked here recently on March the 15th at 234, but then that was followed by a literally just downtrend selling off, a mix of green and red candles. Those are sneaky, right? When I tell traders that, hey, you can have a green day, but that doesn't make it that, hey, the stock is bullish of its trend. This is a downtrend, and here is one green day where you could have taken intraday trade here and made money on the call side. Here's another one. And here's this one, obviously. By the time you get here outside of the lower Bollinger, if you put in this huge candle on March the 25th, you notice the pattern, right? We saw on the other 3 stocks, SPY and QQQ, that bounce was on March the 25th. But while the other 2, SPY and QQQ, proceeded to go all the way to the upper Bollinger band, this one here spent its last week here just struggling, going nowhere. That's going to be very interesting here as we prepare for earnings. Small caps, they will be having earnings as well, right? So will it be a case of just a delayed type of rally for IWM? Because it has been known to do that as well. Here are our boxes where we have shown where after a bearish trend, they proceed and put a brand new high. So this hasn't done that yet. So watch out for IWM in the weeks to come. All right, so that gives us an overview, if you will, of the overall market. We do like trading some of those ETFs, right? So SPY being one of them that we like to take advantage of on its expiration day 3 times a week, but the others as well, they have expiration on Friday, but they can just be traded based on the bullish or bearish movement overall. All right, so that's that. What we do also here during this stock market technical analysis daily, we go and take a look at what are the movers and shakers in pre-market, because we have a strategy where we know how to take advantage of that. That strategy is known as the GangstA trade. If you haven't heard of it, shame on me, because that's mean that I haven't done a good job sharing that. Maybe it's not that bad. It's not for me not to share. We let's keep it secret, shall we? Not that we don't want to share information, but what does one has to do in order for people to know it? For God's sake, how many people are on this broadcast? We have been doing this consistently each and every day, weekday of the U.S. stock market since June of 2020. I mean, on a day like this, we have 20, not even 20. What am I talking about? We don't even have 10 traders on that, according to what's YouTube is saying, right? So that's fine. Let's keep that a secret. All right. On here, what do we have this morning on here in terms of gappers? Gappers means a stock that's changing. The price of the stock is changing from its previous close toward the opening here, and it can change in either direction. Here on trading on FinViz tool, we are looking at the stock that are gapping up. One that immediately I get drawn to that one. This is Baba here. This is the chart of Baba. So TradingView, notice how TradingView, jeez, why can I start saying TradingView? FinViz, in the pre-market, they show you the candle as based on the current price, right? So look at the huge gap under. If you were able to predict that on Friday, congratulations to you. We were not. For us, we have been expecting a move out of China stocks based on what our AI trading algorithm has been showing us last week. I wouldn't say that it didn't live up to expectation, but I was expecting more. And it seems to me this morning, even judging by some of the pre-market on some of those stocks, that's, hey, maybe it was just a delay of any type. So Baba is gapping up on here. So let me take the time, folks, to tell you, I'm not saying that that's what's going to happen, right? I just have to share what the possibilities are. So for those who are our trader in our subscription room, in our Discord room, we already given them the trade on Baba, but I want to take the time to explain, because Baba is not a straightforward stock. Okay, so this gap here, fantastic, is gapping for us. We're definitely going to be trading that for GangstA. But I want to warn anybody on here. We have seen, I'm not saying that that's what's going to happen. On this type of instances, market makers, they will make sure, especially on a Monday like this, they will make sure to frustrate people and really take their eyes off of Babas. Meaning, what does this mean? The stock is gapping, so one of two things can happen here. There is no further movement during the trading session today, meaning it can move maybe intraday and extra $2-3 or anything. Or what they will do, they will frustrate both the bulls and the bears. How? So the first thing that could happen on here is that instead of Baba continuing on the upward direction, Baba actually going to retreat and sell off, meaning that it's going to be bearish. Because that's a lot of people, a lot of traders as of now looking at this will be, oh my goodness, this Baba, especially given all of it started last night, trust me. I was writing an article for the website successfultradings.com late last night when Baba was already trading in Hong Kong when the news came in. So the regulators in China fined Baba $2.8 billion, yeah, not million, $1 billion, right? But the market, the reaction of the market is that, oh, at least that lifts any type of uncertainty about Baba's future. So Baba has a lot of money. 2.8 billion for a company like Alibaba is nothing. Well, not it's nothing, but they will find that money. And they agreed with that fine. So the mood or the sentiment is that, okay, Baba stock definitely now can resume. Remember, Baba stock as of November was trading at over $300. It went into a massive run as they were preparing for that Ant Financial IPO. So the regulators in China, they jinxed that. You know, all of that was put to rest, and then Baba proceeded into this, not like sell off. It was just going nowhere, right? So this chart is ugly. Let's call it what it is. But now, after this news, everybody and their sisters thinking, oh, Baba can just go straightforward up. I'm not saying that it will not, but I'm saying that let's be cautious on here. So for us, we are fully prepared into, let's say, if Baba they decide to sell it off, guess what? Our GangstA strategy will know how to make money on the put side. Yeah, but because we are trading both sides, and if that's happened, we will have the calls still intact for the rest of the week. So for us, we want Baba to move. That's why I was telling you that, hey, shenanigans in the markets, wahala in the market, we love it because that means the stocks are moving, and we know how to take advantage of that. Was the strategy. So be careful this morning. For me, the secret into having a great trading session with Baba this whole week and in the week to come is that we spend as little money as possible on this until we are certain of any direction. And I can guarantee you that between 9:30 Eastern, the opening, and maybe 2 hours, you are going to be able to see some funny type of move. So we have seen that on earnings where we expect a big move after earnings. Baba blew up the earnings, and then the first day after earnings, nothing happened the second day. So set up your GangstA trade. We get a feel, but do not be aggressive into that. So that's what for me I will do. Then at the end of the session, going into tomorrow, I will then see, okay, how I can go about scaling into Baba on here. So it has been relatively flat in pre-market for the longest of time. The amount of shares, if we go back here, how many shares are up? Sorry, that's not the place that I want to go. So Baba, how many shares are being trading on Baba on here? 2 million shares. But I can guarantee you that price hasn't changed even 50 cents. So has been at 237, 236 for almost the last I've been watching this for the last couple of hours at least. Yeah, what that tells me is that the session could just be a very dull session on here where people get in on options specifically, option calls. Yeah, that you catch the drift. We know how traders like it. And then if the stock doesn't move, guess what? Theta decay will definitely, that's how the market makers, the brokers they and market makers, they make their money, right? So theta decay will definitely come to play here because for them, even a full, that's definitely can throw off. So for us, how do we handle that? By using a strategy that minimizes our risk and increase our potential return. And the fact that we have it in both directions through a strategy like the GangstA trade is definitely an advantage. So that's it on Baba. Anybody has any question on which that I just explained? Again, if I were not to give that to the few souls who are here, then I will be doing you a disservice. So we can be patient. I mean, on Mondays, I'm always patient. Always patient, meaning if a stock is really not moving, no big deal. We still have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. There's plenty of money to be made in this market, folks, for patient traders. So whatever going on in the chat rooms that you are part of or whatever social media, we have seen it all. So let's see what transpires as of that. And then the other stock that we have as a GangstA trade, I mean, we can give it here. There's nobody here. So people always say, oh, Telex, you're giving trade. Yeah, I have to give trades. If people come to pre-market, I have to somehow to justify why they're coming up. Nobody else is coming for that, right? So B1, let's see here to confirm that B1 is moving. At least it was moving. I find that one sneaky. It has been a very difficult stock. We made money off of it last week. Yeah, so we saw it briefly moving in pre-market. I think it was up like 1.5%, even higher at 132 something. Now has retreated a little bit. So we want to get into some GangstA trade. I mean, it's not a secret for us, the folks in our Discord room, our trade alert folks. Unlike some other trade alerts out there, we know in advance since last week what we will be trading this week. Yes, we are prepared. We created our watch list. B1 is on it. So meaning that even if our GangstA trade doesn't trigger, guess what? At some point, our trade alert or watch list will definitely give us an entrance criteria for whatever direction that's B1 it's moving. B1 is begging for a big move, May that be on the upside or on the downside. Definitely, it's something that's overdue now. So let's see if this week's going to be that week. This is a chart of the daily chart of B1 on here. From a weekly perspective, this is what the stock has been doing. I mean, nothing lately. Over the last 6 weeks, tight in the range of $130, $140. For a $140 stock, that's really not much at all. So B1, it's your time. Do your thing. Yeah? I mean, we know what B1 is capable of. A $25 or a $30 week on B1 is not impossible. Should that happen, I want you and I to be in prime position to take advantage of it. All right. Okay, folks. Well, we appreciate your time. Thank you for those who showed up on this Monday, April the 12th, 2021. Let's ease us, give everybody 9 minutes of the time, and we will see what the new trading week brings to us. Thank you, everybody. Have a great trading session. Bye-bye.